Happy long weekend, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of the Red Devils Corner Kick podcast, fan podcast dedicated to Manchester United Football Club. Yes, it is a long weekend here in Canada. It is our Thanksgiving, 3-day weekend for many of us. So I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend here. If you do have a long weekend where you are, a holiday on Monday, I hope you enjoy your long weekend as well. As always, like, subscribe, follow on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or YouTube, and then following on Instagram, TikTok at the Red Devils Corner Kick Pod, and RD Corner Kick Pod on X. So it has been, I hope everyone enjoyed their week. Like I said, it's the long weekend here in Canada, and it's the start of the long weekend. It's still Friday, but it's still the start of the long weekend. But I hope everyone enjoyed their week. I hope everyone has been enjoying the last couple of days as a United fan with everything that's been going on, to say the least. I remember Wednesday posting the news of Sir Jim backing Ruben Amorim, also posting Manchester United's Women's Football Club winning their first ever Champions League match, the only England squad to win their Champions League this week, which was excited to see. So we had that going on. So you would think, okay, the women's squad winning big. And I will talk about that in a moment because it is huge and I want to give praise because I was able to catch some of the match. But hearing Ruben being backed by Sir Jim, which was great as well. Hearing that too, needing the time, which is fantastic. You would think having those two be on Wednesday would be fantastic and be a storyline for the week, because it is. I'm very happy for the women's squad, and when you look at my X post, I did post it as number one, Manchester United women's squad winning Champions League, not winning the Champions League, but winning their Champions League game, and then you have two hearing Amorim being backed, which is fantastic. Then within a few hours or so, we had the news. But it's, yeah, like we're the tweet from, let me just take a look here. So we had here, let's see, because we had here the tweet that came out, basically talking about a potential investor talking about purchasing Manchester United. Turkey Alex Sheikh sent reports surrounding a Manchester United takeover into overdrive with a social media post. If you haven't seen the post, it's out there, but basically saying that there is an investor looking to take over, and that started many people looking into a conversation. No British media, or even I didn't see anything from ESPN talking about this. But here we are, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit more. But yes, the last days or so of the talk of a sale. It's international break. Anything could be possibly happening, but here we are, basically, 2-3 years later? Just over 3 years when we heard about this before, the sale. The sale happened, what was it? The official sale happened in December of 2023. So we had that going on. Man United win the FA Cup in 2024. Ten Hag goes in November, or end of October, goes in October. Van Nistelrooy takes over. We get Ruben in November, and we're off to here we are today. So we're back again with this news. But I'm going to take a pause on that. Let's go back to what I wanted to discuss first. One, let's give some credit to, I want to give a huge shout out to the Manchester United Women's Football Club. Their squad played a fantastic game on Wednesday, winning 1-0. Yes, it took a penalty to get us the goal, but from what I watched, when I watched, the pressure, the movement of the ball, everything was great. The back four played well. Keeper for United, Phelan, played extremely well. Everyone on that squad played well. Even the substitutions played well. Man United's squad had opportunities to take advantage and get more goals. That will come with this squad. But yes, everyone played well, especially for a big moment in history for the women's squad. Seeing this moment, and everyone played well the way they did, kept cool the way they did, and coming out with a victory was fantastic. Huge day for Manchester United in general, not just for men, focusing on the men's squad, for the club itself, for history in that moment. I'm watching them secure their first ever Champions League win. Again, this is the first time in Champions League, the women's squad. So we're ecstatic for that. Everyone that watched it was ecstatic too. To have this type of pressure, have this here at this moment, it was tough. It was extremely tough to go into a match like this. But again, congrats to the women's squad on the win. You would think that was, you thought, again, like I mentioned, you would think that the women winning, Ruben being backed, would be able to be talked about. But here we are again. By the way, the Ruben talks of sacks and everything have been going on. There's some stuff going on today as well. Saw some stuff from Rob Dawson, some quotes from an interview that he did today. I don't know how to take that one. A few of his quotes were okay. Some of them you can agree with, some of them you couldn't. The one thing about the Sir Jim and Ruben thing about backing him for 3 years, basically saying Sir Jim can say whatever he wants. You can't really just give a manager that much time and not worry about results. In all fairness, that's the one thing. That was the one comment I was really looking at. But let's be fair here. It's going to take time. I'm thrilled that Ruben's being backed. I'm happy that he's getting the backing from the board. Now, since then, which, what else could happen, 36 hours, 48 hours from the wonderful Wednesday that we had. You start hearing about the rumors, like I mentioned, of the tweet that came out about potential investor, about a potential club. Not much was happening when that came out. You often wonder when you see a tweet like that, is it legit? The source is a reliable source. We're not questioning it. Well, I'm sure some speculations were a question because, again, he was the only one that reported it. But then 12 hours came by, you start seeing the English media, ESPN, start talking about it. So we're at that stage where it's starting to grow. And then this morning, you're seeing that story grow into potential of the Glazers doing a full sale of the club. That's the interesting part. So a lot of things can happen in a full sale. It can. But, you often wonder with a full sale, Ruben just got backed on Wednesday. Next day you hear potential sale. The Glazers have every right to sell. They do. Sir Jim has a right to buy them out. I don't think he's there at that time yet. But they have an opportunity to opportunity to sell the club, whether it's fully to Sir Jim or to someone else. By the way, even though Sir Jim owns stake in there, it doesn't matter. United the Glazers can still wholesale the club, even with him still with his ownership. He doesn't have an opportunity to overrule the sale or anything. He just says, boom. Now, will the Glazers do a full sale? It's potential. You also got to remember, the debt is there. The debt has to be cleared first. They're looking for a new stadium. Sir Jim has basically got everything done, set up, and ready to go. So basically now the Glazers can be like, well, all the work is done. Here you go. Let's just say, boom, there you go. Enjoy. Hand it over to the new owners and boom, they don't have to pay a thing. They pay for it all. But the Glazers won't get any profit from it unless there's some secret deal. The Ineos won't get anything either. So it's kind of worrisome because here we are again. Ownerships were coming in, things were being changed. Back when Ten Hag was the manager, people were concerned. Not only that, now you're hearing of Ineos backing Ruben. And now you're hearing potential sale where those owners can be gone. And what do the owners do then? The new ones. Are they going to get rid of Ruben? Are we going to be in that situation again where it's just like, well, here you go? Or are they going to fully back Ruben and just build and get what they want? That's basically it. Are they going to throw money and be like, let's start building this club? Let's start building everything back. So, you like, there's so much to ask about this, and we don't know anything. It's the truth. We don't know what's happening. For all we know, the Glazers could just sell their stake, and Ineos is still in charge. But the investors just take over what the Glazers did. They pay off the debts, do all this, boom. But we don't know much because, again, it's speculation. Nothing has been there. No formal bid has been made. No conversation. But we need to wait and see how everything just plays forward or play. Like, we don't know what's happening. So right now, no official bid has been made. I don't think there's been any contact. You don't know what the Glazers are. A lot of stuff has escalated over the last 24 to 48 hours. So we don't know. But it is an eventful international break, to say the least, when you're seeing what's been going on for United. But what else can there be? What else can be happening? Like, the sale could happen. It could not. Basically, just like when I talk about the transfers in the summer, I won't know until I see something official and boom, pen to paper. Like, as of right now, I can't really worry about a sale because I don't know what's going on. Right now, it's just been speculation, rumor, potential. It could be there. We don't know. Unless this is like the worst kept secret that just got blown up. But at this time, we do not know what's going on. Nothing has been reported from Man United. They've made the announcement that there's no official bid. No talks of a sale. Like, Sir Jim just bragged about the Glazers. So right now, we don't know what's going on. And yeah, we can talk about $7 billion deal, but right now it's nothing really like, yeah, because I had something here from the Mirror. Let's just take a look here. So yeah, Man United's takeover. This is written by the Mirror. Just give me a moment here. So Manchester United, the United takeover has dominated the headlines once more. From Turkey Asalik, assertion that the club was engaged in advanced negotiations over a sale to fresh investor. Sir Jim addressed the media with the international break centering around Ruben Amorim's future. United resume Premier League duties against Liverpool next week, heading to Anfield after the 2-0 win. So the Saudi Sports Supremo caused astonishment when he made the assertion about a prospective sale to new backers this week, with reports indicating that United sources were taken aback and then that the claims lacked substance. He posted on X, "The best news I've heard today is that Manchester United is now in advanced stages of completing a deal to sell to new investor. I hope he's better than the previous owners." The Mirror complied the latest reports concerning Manchester United's takeover. Icons apparently have been called in. According to TalkSport, Glazers' family price United above $5 billion amid rumors of Middle East takeover. They have reported that the consortium, Ali Sheikh, has mentioned that the United Arab Emirates based, and that the outlet has been told that several United icons have been contacted regarding potential investment. The Glazers sold a minority stake to Ineos in 2024. It's been suggested that there is a clause in the deal meaning he'd be forced to sell his shares or match any offer that the American family accept from the interested parties. Al-Hasik has already played a role in transforming the world of boxing by helping sanctioning blockbuster fights in the ring. There are whispers that he himself has been eyeing an investment in an English football club. However, it's made clear that he's not in the running to buy United. I know I saw a report earlier I saw it on, what was it? Football, where is it? The app, Football Mod? Football Mod? Mob? I don't know, I keep saying mod. Let me just get the app here. FOTMob. Or FOTMob. So just taking a look here with the news, because I saw a thing coming out today about Finnish investor. So let me just take a look here. Yeah, and Kobe Mainu news. All right, so yeah, this was the article here. Thomas Zalakis has revealed his plans to try and invest in the club again 2 years after falling short against Sir Jim's takeover bid. Zalakis, a Finnish businessman, made a late approach to buy 50% of United in a unique proposal to which would have seen supporters across the globe given a chance to invest in the other half of the rights to the club. That would have been cool. United's current majority owners, the Glazer family, chose to do business with Ratcliffe and Ineos instead of Zalakis. Claimed in the Manchester Evening News that he once again is exploring ways to seal a significant stake in the club. Last week, I was sitting and thinking through all the possibilities of investing in Manchester United and drafting a basic plan on how I could approach certain parties to see if something could be done. And he explained this is about joining forces with the right parties, with sole aim of bringing Manchester United back to where it should be as the number one club in the world. I mean, my love for the club has gone nowhere, and I think the opportunity is still there. So I would really welcome an opportunity to talk to the key players to see what can be done. So that's interesting to hear. Again, that was written by Tom Gotts, posted on FOTMob, the app, so please check it out. That's an interesting take as well, because now you have the consortium from the Emirates, and now you also have a Finnish billionaire wanting to buy a stake into it as well. Could he be collaborating with the Emirates? It could be potentially be, but no, that's an interesting article written by, again, it's not, interesting. Like, again, it's a good article written by Tom Gott on the FOTMob. But no, if you can, do check it out there. It is a great app too. It is the feedback or the articles, the news, the updates, viewing stats, everything is great on that app. I'm not trying to say trying to get a deal with the app, but the article is again written. So please do check out that article as well. So you are getting reports of not just the Middle East or not just the Emirates, but you're also getting a potential person who did try to bid in the club that lost to Sir Jim. So that will be interesting as well to see how that plays out. So yeah, it's just a matter of waiting to see how everything turns out. It's going to be interesting next couple of weeks. And the question is, the pressure is now going to be on the club too. It was the same issue a couple of years ago. Now here we are again. Like we've seen this story before. Like we're back at it again from like 3 years ago. So it's just a matter of who, what, where, and when. Like we don't know. And right now at this time it's speculation. A lot of stuff started spinning up because we passed the 18-month back in August there's the 18-month rule. Boom, there we are. So we're at that stage now. So it's just a matter of what happens now going further. That's the big question. We're at that point where now the Glazers have the opportunity to sell. They can sell. So it's, yeah. And I saw a few things on Twitter today too. When I was looking at my mobile app, a lot of people saying, oh, secret deal with the Glazers. A lot of speculation has been coming out, to say the least. Glazers, rumors of Glazers backstabbing, Ineos, getting Ineos to do all the work they need to do to get everything ready so they can be sold. It's, yeah. Right now, if you are listening to the pod, just understand that I don't know much information. I will let you know what I know whenever I can. But at this time, we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen fully. You're going to hear speculations. You're going to hear rumors. You just don't know about what's happening. And that's the thing, right? Let's just look here. United sale. Let's just take a look here. A few things. There's rumors there. Yeah. So, there's a few things on Twitter. Check them out. There's one that came out, Glazers open to selling Manchester United and exploring other clubs. That they were going to go and purchase another club. Obviously, things in the last 24 hours. Again, just repeating what's been going on. This is from Man United Addicts. Ineos right to match any Manchester United sales expiring. The Glazers will now have full control to sell the club to whoever they choose. Yes, we're well aware of that. There's because I'm looking to see here, person who just broke the news about the possible sale of United. So Turk Al-Sheikh is an advisor to the Royal Court of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Ronaldo has shared this year with him. He also is current owner of Almeria, a team in Spain. So breaking the silence. So Turk Al-Sheikh breaks the silence on the Man United sale news. He doesn't hold back on the Glazers and harsh words for one player in particular. Let's just see here. Yeah, I'm just trying to catch what's going on here. Yeah, he's giving his comments. So there's a video there. So check out that on X. So there's a few things there. But here we are again 3 years later, where we're back at it, where a potential person could be sold. The club can be sold. And this is going back. So everything else that I'm seeing is now going back to the last couple of years. But yeah, we in the end, right now, it's just speculation of what's going on. We do not know fully what is going on with the club. We haven't heard any news of an announcement. If we did, would we hear right away from the Glazers and Ineos? Maybe. But the biggest news this week has been, you would think the women's club winning their first match on Wednesday, getting a clean sheet, having a great match. Ruben being announced that he's being backed by Ineos, and then you're hearing this now coming along. So for the next, until we play Liverpool, we're at that point where we're like, what the hell is going to happen? Players are going to come back. I'm sure they're going to have questions, and I know Ruben has been making his comments. I know he had comments about the media, players' mentality, and we're seeing that there. I know there's conversations about Mainu, Xerxes. I mentioned that on last episode. Again, players, and there's talks that the Bruno's confirmed about what's going on with Saudi. Nothing's been happening. Like right now, this week, a lot of things have been confirmed because again, everyone's out on international break, press coverage, obviously with Portugal. He's going to get a lot of press, especially questions about Manchester United. Listen, there's a lot of stuff going on here, and it's hard to do it all in one episode. So I'm going to try and do more because, again, as the weekend's going on, we're going to hear news as well. It is huge. And players are back next week. So we're going to have discussions about that next week as well. I'm going to aim to have episodes on Monday and Tuesday out. Obviously, it is the long weekend, but I'm still going to try and get episodes out on Monday just to get some information from the weekend and do a follow-up on the weekend. But yeah, like the sale is huge. Seeing the news is huge. But right now, we can only speculate, guess, assume. You can hear people who have more inside sources with me. I don't have many sources in regards to Manchester United. I'm still at that point of building. And again, thank you to all those who have been listening and following and all that stuff. I greatly appreciate it. But it's huge. And it is a huge moment here, hearing about the sale. But the question is it just going to be the Glazers part? Is it the full squad? Like right now, when we're hearing this, we can only speculate and guess. And again, it's tough to see this because Ineos have been doing some stuff to try and get everything right. Trying to get the wage bill down, trying to get players here, trying to help Ruben get everything set up. He knows, and Ineos knows how long it's going to take for Ruben to get it done. The question is now are the Glazers not happy with Ineos for what they're doing right? Are they not happy that it's not going to happen right away, that it's going to take time? Like, the Glazers put us over $1 billion in debt, ladies and gentlemen. We can't put that aside. They put us $1 billion in debt. They sold the club for 1.25 and they couldn't pay off the debt. Let's remember that, ladies and gentlemen. We're still in debt. So, and Ineos is investing in the club. They put their own money in. They paid for the training facilities. They did it all. They did all the work for the Glazers. So either the Glazers are selling their portion or they're selling the full thing, while at the same time too screwing over Ineos. Could that be a potential? So it could be, but there's a lot of questions about this that we don't know. And I'm sure more is going to come by because, again, we need more of an announcement. I'm sure more insiders will have more information. So keep listening, ladies and gentlemen. I will do my best as well. But the sale is huge. It really is. It really is. This is kind of huge. And hearing that rumors of other United players, for one thing, I'm going to say, I would not be shocked if Rio Ferdinand, Beckham are involved in this. Like that, those are the two players that come to mind with this. Not only that, so I would think Rio, Patrice Evra, Beckham would definitely be those three players, or there are three former players involved in this. It would not surprise me. Ronaldo, I'm sure, is involved in it too. So you have four players here that could potentially be helping and aiding with the sale of Manchester United. Now, does that kind of help? Yeah, I'm not going to talk about managers or anything yet because I don't want to speculate because, again, we don't know. But those four players, like I mentioned, Ronaldo, Beckham, Rio, maybe Patrice Evra, those are four players that could be helping in regards to those investors move on. Or those investors help go towards getting an investment into Manchester United. Could be. Because there was talks of Beckham previously taking on an ambassador role with the owner that wanted to buy, or with Qatar a couple of years ago. So could it be with the investors from the Emirate, Evra, Rio, Beckham, Ronaldo? Could those four be those United players that they're talking about too? So we'll see. Again, the more and more is being reported, the more we'll find out. I don't want to speculate. I don't want to guess. The one thing I was happy with, again, I was happy with the women's squad winning. I was happy with hearing the backing, hearing now the sale. It leaves more questions than answers because, again, you saw from this one tweet that just spread like locusts, and here we are. So wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I could say. Once I receive information and news, I'm sure you're going to receive it at the same time I will, and I'll try to post an episode out. But just be patient. Again, you can't speculate now what's going to happen with the club because we don't know if nothing's happening yet right now. No bids have been reported. No sale has been done. Just rumors, speculations. Twitter is definitely posting a few things as well. So just wait and see. That's all it is. Just wait and see. We don't know what's going on. So, but yes, I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave that there. Right now it is. So, and yeah, next week we're back. So I'll catch up from the weekend of the news on Monday, Tuesday. I'll be back Thursday. So yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday next week I'll do an episodes. Thursday will be my preview because again we have a massive game. Actually, I might do episodes Thursday, Friday. I may add in a Friday, but my preview for Liverpool is next week, and that's the crazy thing too. We have this big news in the middle of international break. We have news about players, Ruben in the change room, Bruno's coming out with his stuff, and then you have potential sale of the club, the backing of Ruben. Like a lot of stuff has happened over the last 36 to 48 hours. Probably you can say 72 since Wednesday, but here we are. This is what we ever since the episode on Tuesday. So yeah, 72, maybe 84 hours. A lot of stuff has happened. A lot. So right now we just have to be patient, see what goes on, and just wait. Like for all we know, we wake up. Well, for me, I wake up at 7:00 in the morning tomorrow. And I find out that United's being sold for 6.5 billion. It was 6.5 million. I'm jumping in on that. But yeah. So yeah, I'll leave it there. I'll see you guys Monday. But yeah, I'll try to post as much as I can, whether it's on X, Instagram, do whatever I can to try and get things going. But right now, okay. But yes, enjoy your long weekend. If you're in Canada, enjoy your long weekend and happy Thanksgiving. If you do have if you're listening from outside of Canada, if you have a long weekend, enjoy it as well. Either way, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy. I know there's no United matches this weekend. Oh, actually, no. The women do play Sunday. They're playing Everton, 7 a.m. In Eastern Standard Time in Canada. So make sure you're giving that a watch. Again, big win to them on Wednesday. They've been playing very well this season. Played very well for the qualifications to get into the Champions League. But yes, fantastic week for the women's squad. So again, good luck to them against Everton on Sunday. I'm going to try and get that match in. It's also international break, so World Cup qualifiers. Keep a look on that. I'll be watching the Portugal-Ireland game tomorrow. And I believe next week's Ireland is tomorrow, and I think it's Hungary on Tuesday for United. Then everyone's back for Wednesday for training, and we get ready for Liverpool next week. So busy next week as well. But yes, Monday I'll try to catch up on the remainder of the weekend. Any more updates? But yes, back to it again. Yes, enjoy your weekend. Don't eat too much turkey. I'm just joking. Eat as much turkey as you want. If that's what you're eating, could be something else. If turkey is not your preference, but yes, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the weekend of football as well. Talk to you guys Monday. This is the Red Devils Corner Kick Podcast. Glory, glory, Man United.